Have you ever felt like your progress is stuck? Like no matter how hard you try, something or someone always pulls you back? Well, today's story might just shake you to your core. Just like it did to an entire company. There was once a boss, a leader of a well-established firm. From the outside, everything looked perfect. The office had a modern design, talented employees, and every resource they needed to succeed. But deep down, he knew something was terribly wrong. Despite having all the tools for success, the company wasn't growing. Projects were getting delayed. Deadlines were missed. Morale was low. And no matter how many meetings he held or pep talks he gave, nothing changed. One morning, sitting alone in his office, he thought to himself, why isn't there any result? Why aren't people working at their full potential? What's truly holding everyone back? And then, he had an idea, an unusual one. Something so bold and unconventional, it would either fail completely or shake his entire office to its core. That evening, after everyone had left for the day, he quietly pinned a piece of paper to the office notice board. No one saw him do it. No announcements were made. No emails were sent. The next morning, as employees started arriving, one by one, their eyes caught the note. Last night, the person who had been the biggest obstacle in your career, the one who hated your progress, who silently stopped your growth, has died. We invite you all to attend the funeral. The body is kept in the office hall for final viewing. People stopped in their tracks. At first, confusion. Then, curiosity. Who died? Was it someone we knew? Someone high up? Who could possibly hate my growth? Some employees whispered to each other, maybe it was that senior manager who never appreciated anyone. Others smirked, good riddance. Now maybe things will finally get better around here. But as the murmurs spread like wildfire, the one thing that grew more than the curiosity was the crowd. Within minutes, people had left their desks. No one was working. The hallway leading to the office hall was jam-packed. So many people gathered that the security team had to be called in to control the crowd. Finally, the boss gave a quiet nod to the guards. Employees were allowed in, one by one, to pay their respects. Inside the hall was a coffin, wooden, polished, and silent. One by one, the employees approached it, some nervous, some smirking, others just curious. But as each person leaned over to look inside, their face changed, completely. The smirks disappeared. The whispers stopped. Silence took over the entire room. Because inside that coffin was not a person. It was a mirror. And next to that mirror was a note. A simple paper, with a powerful message. The person who was stopping your growth is you. The one who stood in the way of your happiness is staring right back at you. There was no one else to blame. Not your boss, not your co-workers, not your parents. It was you all along. Some employees stood there stunned, unable to move. Because for the first time, they realized just how much power they had given away to excuses, to fear, to blame. And then the final message below the mirror hit even harder than the rest. In life, your boss may change, your friends may change, your job, your home, even the people you love, can all change. But your life only truly changes when you change. This world is your mirror. What you see outside is only a reflection of what lives inside. So, take a moment today to look in your own mirror. What beliefs are holding you back? What habits are stopping your growth? What excuses are you clinging to? Because the truth is, no one is coming to fix your life for you. You are both the problem and the solution. When you take ownership, when you take that first step toward change, the world around you starts shifting too. Remember, the most powerful transformation begins the moment you stop pointing fingers and start pointing inward. If this story made you think, even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And if you're ready to take control of your life, hit that like button, subscribe to Motivated Soul, and remember, you're only one decision away from a completely different life.